those who are familiar with my content, I usually like do a
My ult is ready.
um like a prevision, I guess would be one word for it, of the lore and everything else. Today I did not, because the update just arrived and I've been so hyped for the lore that I completely missed the lore updates for like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I do apologize for that, but we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves updated right now. So this is gonna be a blind reaction. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm probably gonna highlight this afterwards. So yeah, let's do this. As per usual, I'm gonna go mute whenever the lore drops, and I'm gonna say my thoughts afterwards. So gonna go mute and start the voice recording right off the bat.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. It's fine. I know she can't respond. I'll only be a moment. Yes. Yes, go on ahead. Hello, Sage. I'd rather let you dream peacefully in there, but who else will listen to my insufferable conscience? Omen says hello, by the way. He's working on the matching hat. When you get out, don't forget to wear it around the base. He'll be... well, I'm sure he'll be his version of happy. Things are not well. Sabine claims she's fighting for you, but her anger, it's eaten up everything else. We need you home. Out of these damn chemicals. Cruel of me to ask, but it's true. We need your kindness, your compassion. You were the one who held us back from our worst instincts. I see that now. I'll do what I can in your absence. I owe you that much. Keep feeling better, my friend. Doctor! I'm all set. Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I I feel hurt. I feel hurt for Sova, dude. I feel hurt. My poor Sasha. My poor Sasha. My poor man's. He. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. Dude, my heart. Oh my days. Wait. No. 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 It hasn't been added on here yet. Ah, that makes me sad. Okay, alpha, 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 omega, omega, alpha, alpha. Most of these places are alpha, but the only places that we have that are omega are Pearl and Lotus. I'm assuming that alpha is probably going to be, or Summit's probably going to be somewhere like here, so. That's just a guesstimation, though, in all honesty. It's probably going to be like here or some shit. I don't know. Okay, email first. I want to look at the email before I look at the voicemail. Because I feel like the email would probably be more logical, in all honesty. Anyways, okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this. Oh, Chamber. Fuck. Okay, a thought. This current stalemate will not last long. A brief reprieve, at best. They are clearly itching to strike. Which has me thinking, why not serve them an opportunity? There will be risk, of course, but that isn't true. But isn't that true of all worthy rewards? Oh no, Chamber, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, Chamber, no, what are you doing? No. Okay, first the neon incident where he tried to get the fucking the voltage caps. First it was the voltage caps. Now it's this. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I cannot. I cannot, dude. This man is trying to sabotage fucking Alpha. He's trying to sabotage Alpha, and I am not very happy at that one. I am not very happy at that one, chat. Hit him with a... that... I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this, dude. Oh, the story writers for this. I have questions for you, but also at the same time, I feel like this is a complete and total saboteur at work right now. Okay, it's Chamber. It's Alpha and Omega Chamber. They're still technically working together. We, as the players, know this. We know that this is something that they're trying to work with. But, here's the question, right? What is it that they are working towards? Now, my theory here is that they're working towards being able to continue their business with weapons, right? Because without war, there is no weapons. Without weapons, there is no business. Without business, he's going to end up broke, right? So, Chamber's trying to sabotage this so that he can continue the war and keep it going as best as he can with as much possibility as he can. So, therefore, Chamber's trying to make more business. Point blank period. Okay. Last but not least, the voice recording. I'm going to go mute for this, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts afterwards. Going mute.
Boss, listen up. I've got an issue, and no one's taking it seriously. All the intercepts we're getting from Omega, all the dirty details on this power play from Viper, and no one is asking the real question. Why the hell did she choose Sova as her second-in-command instead of me? Listen, I don't like backstabbing either, but you pick your golden boy who always follows his conscience over the career criminal? Are you out of your goddamn mind? You know how many crews I've pulled together after someone decides to shake up the big boss? This shit is a regular occurrence in my field. Damn. Sometimes these Omega guys really scramble my brain. Anyway, don't worry, I'm not planning to backstab you. I could, and I'd be the best at it, but I won't.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. I'm gonna be honest, I thought Breach was about to like say some crazy shit, but like him talking shit about the Omega versions of themselves. Okay, that is actually kind of funny. I like that. I enjoy that a whole lot. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I love that. I love that a lot. Okay. So, here's what we got so far with this recent patch, right? Sova, I think, is already starting to get to the point where he doesn't want to listen to Viper's conscience anymore. I feel like Sova actually sees that Viper is not listening to, how do I put this? She's not listening to her rationale. She's listening to her heart. Sova sees this, and I think that he doesn't recognize it as an irrational thing. I think that he sees it as something logical, something that should be sensible, right? But why would he have to listen to his own conscience and vent about it towards Kembat Sage, who I'm going to refer to as for the rest of the time of this? Excuse me. Right? But I actually like how Breach mentioned something very, very specific, right? Omega Sabine chose Sova as her second in command. Sova. Not Breach. Sova. Which means, here's what it tells me, right? This tells me that Viper still feels like she needs someone who has a conscience. Not someone who can just go in willy-nilly and go full blast. No. No, that's why she had Breach be the one to essentially do team assembly. You know? Breach has the most likely capability of being able to do what's necessary team strategy wise, right? So, the fact that Breach mentions this in his voicemail, Alpha Breach mentions this in his voicemail, it's surprising to me that he's very strategically intelligent enough to know that he would be the more likely choice to be the second in command. Not because, like, he would be the best in his command. No. I mean, yes, that is true. He is the best in his command. But that's not why he mentioned it. He mentioned it because he knows that Sabine may still have a soft side to her. But also at the same time, he's trying to make sure that Brim knows that he also intends not to sabotage or backstab him in any way, shape, or form, as the loyal companion that he is. Same as Viper. Both Viper and Breach are telling him that they are not going to turn their backs on him. So, because it seems like they're not turning their backs on them, I really need to get into there. I really want to get into there. I have to get into there. I need to see what's in there. I need to see what's in there. Please. I am so curious. This is an area. This area looks like there was something in here. And it looks like a fucking surveillance area. Let me see what it is. Let me see. 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 Okay. I'm letting my ADD take over. Don't mind me. That's a rat. Okay. Sorry. I just got triggered by that. I needed to do the fucking verse. Okay. What else? What else do I need to mention? Chambre. Signore Chambre. Okay. Let's look at this from a strategic standpoint for Alpha's perspective, right? He sees and knows that they're itching to strike. He knows and is aware of everything that they are doing. But what does he want to do with it? He wants to give the opportunity to them. Now, there are two methods for this strategy that might benefit him and him alone. Strategy 1, or outcome 1, I should say, is that if they give the opportunity, they're able to do a full ambush, right? And within that ambush, Chamber is able to continue with his business, right? But if his strategy fails, then it's a likely chance that Omega Earth will be able to sabotage the rest of Alpha, therefore taking over the rest of the Alpha faction, and so therefore ending the Alpha threat as Viper so intends to do. But let's think about this from Omega Chamber's perspective, right? Because again, they're working together. We know that they're working together. So, with that in mind, it's quite possible that Chamber and Omega Chamber are continuing their work to try and keep their businesses alive. And so Omega Chamber is having second thoughts about what Omega Viper's doing, right? So Omega Chamber is likely going to, later on in the future, I'm not saying that this is the case, but Omega Chamber is likely in the future going to be working with Alpha Chamber once again, despite having the likely scar from the bullet wound that he ended up taking from Reyna, I think. He's still going to work with Alpha Chamber to continue the businesses. And if Omega Viper wins against Alpha, Chamber's not going to have the business that he needs. So he's going to have to work together with Alpha Chamber to rebel against Viper. This is my thought process right now, alright? So, we have Breach, who's strategically aware of what's going on. We have Chamber, who's strategically opening up an opportunity to ambush them from what I can guess. And we have Omega Sova, who's lost in his consciousness, still trying to figure out whether it's okay to continue working with Viper or not. Not only that, but to continue, like, trying to progress with what they've been doing so far. Because think about it, like, you're working for someone who's vengeance-filled. Not team revival filled. No. Vengeance filled. So, what that could tell me specifically is that Viper is not fully committed to what she needs to do. Rather, she is more committed to what she feels like is necessary. Getting the vengeance for Chamber. Now, I'm just gonna leave this for food. As food for thought. But what do you think? What do you think Viper's true intentions are? My opinion? I think Viper is trying to return the exact pain and suffering that she felt when she lost Chamber. And all of her other teammates as well. Think about it, because Sage is not there to revive them. Sage is in a chem bath right now because she cannot revive anyone. And she's tried to go to Summit already. Think about that. She's already tried to check Summit and nothing. Absolutely nothing. And every single time that she's gone to Summit, it has been nothing. Empty, hollow gestures, as Omen puts it very lightly, very neatly, as I like to put it. Well, if I do end up highlighting it, Future Donna, this is the part where you highlight it.